So after this failed, or I mean, it's not, this one is not bad. I quite like this one. So if I have to choose between this LW or long way, LW3010, and between this one Hanmatek HM310, I would choose this because this is much smaller and it's able to work on a low current. You can give a good output on a high currents. I'm not sure if it suits your application, but I think I would go with this between those two. So, but anyway, so that one, it didn't work for me as well. So those two going back. So I bought this one. This one is for Multicomp PRO MP710086. I think this device has been, I bought this from cpc.co.uk, and I think it's been from Farnell. Okay, so the difference now, okay, this is the switching devices and this is the linear device, so it weighs a lot. It's 6 kilos, but the size, I mean, is similar to the first one here. It's just much heavier. And I will do a quick check on this. I didn't try this a lot, but I just tried to do the same thing just to see if I can do what I want with it, if I can power up small circuits or same LED as before. Stay here. Not sure. Yeah, we can see it. So the first thing, the screen is LCD screen is much better and it feels and it looks better. The only downside on this one I can see is like if once you power this up, you hear the transformer noise. Supposedly you cannot hear this on camera, but you're sitting here and you can hear the transformer noise. Okay, so what I will do now, so I will change the voltage to 3.3. Okay, and I will change the current to 20 milliamps. Okay, so 3.3, 20 milliamps. And power out straight away. Okay, so that's working fine. I will try to change the current now. Oh, actually, that's another, like, the good thing I like it about it. You can actually switch between seeing the numbers, and you can get them to, you can get the voltage plotted, and you can get the current plotted. Yeah, that's the current. It's between 0 to 6 amps. Okay. And the voltage, you can see the graph on it. If I go to change the current now, so I'm not sure, I will try to see if I can dim this LED. So I go into 1 milliamp, basically it's just as dim as it could be. And slowly bring the current up. Yeah, 20 milliamps. Okay, so I have very nice control, very nice control. Let's change the voltage now. So let's try to dim it with the voltage. So it's constant voltage mode now. It's completely off. 2 volts has gone completely off. Let's go 2.2. And then we go 2.5 maybe. Yeah, just coming back up. So let's go 2.85, 2.95. And you can see now that voltage has changed here. It's just, oh, hold on. Yeah, so the voltage is just stepping up or down. So I tested this with this LED. So I'm happy. I can operate my small current demanding circuits, no problems. I have a good control of that. Let's go on a solenoid. Seems that solenoid is giving some problems here. Okay, so difference now. This unit is 6 amps, not 10 amps as those two. Okay, so I will set this up to what, 12 volts. Okay, let's do 12 volts. And we limit the current. Or not, let's not limit current. Let's go 5 amps. Oh no, sorry, that's not a 6 amps, that's a 5 amp supply, yeah. So anyway, so we have this 5 amps, solenoid is in, okay? We are in a constant current mode. So what I will try to do now, we'll try to increase the current slowly. Okay, so what I want to see that solenoid pulling in nicely, yeah? So 2.5 amps. We know from this test, you should start to do it at about 3 amps. Yeah, it's just moving in now. 3.1, 3.2. It's just stepping nicely. If we have the power off. So let's put the power on. 3.6. 3.6 amps. Around 7 volts. So it does have very nice control. It's very responsive. Constant current mode is doing just fine. So what I will do now, so I will go 5 amps and I will come down on the voltage, 7 volts. So we're gonna be in the constant voltage mode and we're gonna be pretty much in the same position on the solenoid here. Okay, so 3.6 amps, 7 volts as before. So it's just doing fine, no problems at all. No oscillation, no jumping around. If you want to bring this out slightly. So it's all good. Okay, so I really like this unit. I really like the way it's controlling. It's stable and no oscillating. It does have a software. I haven't tried that yet, but it does have a software for the PC, so you can connect it through your USB cable, and possibly you can just do the same controls. Maybe record the memory, because if you go in the memory, you have many different parameters here. I'm not sure. Showing 5, yeah, 5 different parameters. You can store in here some settings, and you have a key log here, on off button, and it's quite a nice one. So in terms of pricing, yeah, so this cost me £125. Yeah, so this is £125. This is £85, and I think this was 55 or 54 pounds. But I bought this with the offer, so now they go about 70 pounds. So I put the links down in the description just to see which unit is here. And so far, this one is not usable at all. This one I could use it, but I don't like the way it's oscillating on a constant current mode. On solenoid, I'm not sure if that would be different load, maybe it would behave differently. But this one, you're working fine in all modes. The only downside on this one I have is the current limited to 5 amps, where those two were 10 amps. Okay.